Hey everybody, how are you today? Today is Tuesday, April 15th. My son just had a birthday yesterday. He's 25. My timing is a little bit off on these videos going up. For that, I apologize. I have just had a little bit of trouble with the editing program that I'm using, and I've been trying to switch it up to a different one. I'm trying out different things, but it's making my posts a day or so behind. And then I had one day where my eyes were watering so bad, nothing would stay on. So I just gave up on that one. So if you're wondering why these videos are kind of coming, like I'm putting another one up today and then this one's going up today. So I apologize. The one going up before this one, I think, it goes a little bit more in depth. Well, maybe that's not the right word. I'm using the I think it's it's either the Queen Bee palette or it's the Secret Garden palette. I think it's the Queen Bee palette, and that's the one that I had used with the Clarity stained glass palette in the most recent video that has already gone up. And I wanted to play with those a little bit more. So I did that. And then I also repeated the information about that Colored Rain box that I've got. I really could use some input on that. It would help me out a lot. So all that being said, welcome to my channel, A Captivated Gem. My name is Shelley. To all my new viewers, thank you for being here. Please consider leaving a like. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. To all my existing subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your interest. Leave me some input. Let me know what you think. I have got so much makeup and different kinds of makeup. If there is a look that you would like to see, please let me know. I've got ColourPop, I've got Jeffree Star, I've got my palettes that I get from Ice Cream Beauty. Today I am using a palette, a couple of palettes actually, from Melt Cosmetics. It's the Mariposa palette, and she is beautiful. And I'm wearing her because, I mean, you can't see it, but I'm wearing, let me see, I'm wearing a butterfly tree of life. I love butterflies. I think that butterflies and dragonflies, I think those are my spirit animals. I just love them. But let me show you this palette. If you haven't seen it, it's got the card, it's got the mirror, and it's got the color. Woo-wee! Isn't that something? She is stunning. I have used this palette all of twice since I got it. And I thought, why am I letting these palettes just sit? I need to start playing with them. And you'll have to forgive me. From those plugs, my eyes still are watering. They're making my nose run. So I deeply apologize. On the face, I have got a mix of a foundation that I got from Temu that has a sunblock in it, or a sunscreen in it. And then I also mixed it with NYX Stay Matte. That's one of those discount foundations that I got from Kroger many months ago. It's performing fine. And it's not expired. It's just they were clearing out for new stuff. You know how repackaging happens, and, you know, stores move things around, and so they just get, you know, it's out with the old, in with the new. So I'm using that, and then I set it with Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder, my highlighter, some Maybelline little turn-ups, not highlighter, but my what do you call it? Concealer. I'll get it right. Bear with me. And then I lightly set it with Ofra's setting powder. I don't like to set too much because it tends to get into my fine lines. I'm still using that brow and lash conditioner. Being faithful to that. I've got that product in the mail I was telling you about that I'm going to give a good 60 days for. It's supposed to tighten up my turkey neck, and it's supposed to help with the fine lines. We will see. Okay, and then to do my contour, I'm using, let's see, I've been using this for a while. I've been really happy with it. Bobe Beauty. I try to mix some colors. Sometimes I use my Tartiest from Tarte, but this, I kind of try to mix this color and this color. This one for me is a little gray. So, and then to work, to highlight, to contour on my nose, I'm still using this Physicians Formula. Yeah, I'm still using this. So, got all the stuff. And then I got the Mariposa from Melt. I've got their blush, somewhat highlighter, and their contour palette, but their contours are a lot darker than I can use. So I may put a little bit of powder. I've got Jeffree Star, his liquid blush, you know, that I mixed, the pink bubble gum, and the other one that I can't remember the name of. I've got them on there already. I use the Babyface primer, but one thing I've noticed is it causes, whenever I put my makeup on, when I actually go to put my foundation on, because I use a brush for some of my liquid foundations. I use a brush instead, and I can't find it here. Oh yeah, this one. I use a makeup brush, and I don't know if the brush just isn't agreeing with the primer or whatever, but it's causing some pilling over here that I'm just not happy about. But I'm getting ready to get that, I think it's by Jill. It's a Jill razor, and you spray all the stuff on your face, and it shows all the hair on your face, and then you take this thing and you shave it off. And it's supposed to have it come with an after shave, you know, like a soothing something to help keep the redness down. We'll see. I'll try it. If it works, we'll review it. I might even do it on camera just so we can see Shelley shave her face. Why not? Here I am with my trusty Lorella cup, which I love. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do our contour. This video might run a little bit longer simply because I am doing a little bit more. I will try to keep it edited down. Y'all know I don't like to go beyond about 35 minutes. So we will try. Blend, blend, blend. Tap it off on my hand. And then let's go in and see what we come up with. I don't think I would do this so much if I was to like have a ponytail, leave my, like I have enough hair for that. But if I did, I would probably be very, very light with my contour on my face. You have seen that I usually wear my hair kind of down. I'm just impatiently trying to wait for my hair to grow out into something that I can do something with. I thought about putting some color on it, and then I was like, no, I'm just going to let it be, let it do its thing, keep it, just take real good care of it, use good shampoo. I use a clarifying shampoo, a real good one, and I use a scalp refresher I do all of that once a week. Of course, I take my vitamins and, you know, I do what I can. And it's just, you know, my hair, I'm getting older. My hair grows slower. And I've got an autoimmune problem. So, you know, all of that takes a toll. Your body is going to let go of the things that it doesn't feel it absolutely needs. And hair is one of the first ones. All right, let's contour the nose. And I've got my magnifier over here so I can have a little extra light. And I wanted to keep it close so I don't disappear off the camera so much. I'm still working on how not to do that because who wants to see just the side of my face? So I'm learning. I am for sure learning. All right. Going in on the nose. Okay. I forgot to bring my highlighter. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. Sorry about that. I'm going into the the Heartbreaker palette. Only because I think these colors are going to be bold enough to stand up with Mariposa. Now I'm going to use some of this Mariposa blush over the Jeffree Star blush. I want to bring out a little bit more of the oranginess from the peach, simply because of the colors in that palette. I think I'll use Viola and maybe mix it with Feliz. And the two I'm talking about are Viola. Viola and Feliz. I'm just going to mix them and just do a light dusting. That floor, that's pretty, but it's bright. And these have some shimmer to them too, so yeah, just mix those together. Put them on real light. Oh yeah, okay. That brings it out. Just a little dusting. Give it a little more prominence. And I think once I put a highlighter on, that's going to help a lot. I think it's going to make it pop. Let's see, I'll put some up here. And then, of course, I'll use highlighter down the center of my nose. Okay. So let's get into Miss Mariposa. Man, she's pretty. And since I'm wearing orange, we will be going into definitely into this one, probably a little into this one, maybe this one, and a couple of the shiny ones. I haven't quite decided, maybe even that one. We're just gonna see. And that orange one is called Mariposa, and it's a real pretty shimmer. It's actually more than a shimmer. It's kind of a multi-chrome. I don't know if that shows, but it's got an orangey yellow tint to it. Okay. I'm in front of my window, but the window's closed. It's chilly today. It's in the mid-50s, but the wind is blowing and the wind is chilly. Okay, so to start, I'll start with Señales. and that would be this one. Now, if you see colors in this that you would like to see me do a look with, please leave a comment below. Please let me know. I would love for you guys to make suggestions and tell me when you see these different colors and different palettes that I'm showing. If you see something that you would like for me to put on my face, let me know. I'm down for it. I will do it. There's nothing too crazy for me. Please believe me that. Believe me on that. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, that's a nice warm shade. That's a nice start. Very nice start. Oh, I really like that. That is a nice place to start. It's a little darker than what I'm used to, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work with it. That's all that matters. All right, now I'm going to go straight into Mariposa. She is really pretty. Okay. Let's see what she has to say. Taking her all the way up to the brow line. Very easy touch. That's pretty. Yeah. Okay. I like it. It goes on like a dream. Do any of you guys buy Melt Cosmetics? I got this a while back, and I got it because they had it on a sale, and I think they were discontinuing it. I don't know if they brought it back, if they just wanted to, once again, if they wanted to change packaging or rebrand it. But it's very pretty. Now that I think about it, I think Lorella Cosmetics has a Mariposa too. Matter of fact, I wonder if I have that. I'll have to look. But I thought that they did. But this one's just beautiful. All the colors are so incredibly bold. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, I hear water running. My honey's awake. This is so pretty. It's not exactly what I expected, and it's better. I thought, oh gosh, I'm getting ready to tattoo my eyes orange. But this is subtle. I think it goes really well with that first layer that I put on. Wow. Okay. Okay. And even the shimmer on it from where I'm looking isn't like overly. It's not just like in your face. It's very subtle. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I am completely impressed. And I'm going to go in with, what did I say this color was? Okay, it's spelled M-E-N-S-A-G-E. Mensage. This one. And then I'm going to go in with Abuelita, which is the orange, the peachy orange that's right next to the orange. And I'll show you that whenever I'm ready for it. But I'm going to use another matte here for the lid. Some of these are kind of powdery, so you got to kind of just pick that up as you go. And I'm taking this right across my lid. Ooh, I like that one too. That's pretty. So pretty. Yeah, I really like that just for the lower lid there. What do y'all think so far? I think it's really pretty. Clean that off a little bit, but then I'm going for a different brush. All right, I'm gonna use this one, and I'm just kind of pat this Abuelita in, and that would be this one. Now I'm just gonna highlight a little bit with that, because I'm not trying to like overdo to where I just, you know, to where it's too messy. Oh yeah, see, that color there could take over real fast, and I definitely don't want that. Move some of that off on my hand. You don't need much of this color depending on what you want to do with it. You really, really don't. And just try to blend it in a little bit up into the Mariposa. Okay. In fact, I got just a little, I have to blend that out a little bit. There you go. Now do the other side. And again, I'm blending this into my hand before I put it on my eye, because a little goes a long way. That's Abuelita. That is bold. And let's see, for some shimmer, I think I'm going to use tequila. I should use Sangrado. I think we'll use tequila. That's this one. Could you see that? Tequila. I was thinking about Sangrado, but I think I'm going to go with tequila. I think the Sangrado might be a little too dark, so we'll go with that one. That's one you got to tap in. Might have to use my finger for that one. Let's see. It's pretty. Not overly like dramatic, but I'm going to try it with my finger. And that's giving me more what I want. Oh, that's pretty. I'll try a different brush just to see if I can tap that in just a little bit down here. But using your finger on that one definitely is the way to go if you've got this palette and you haven't tried that. Give it a shot. Because that is pretty. All right. Okay. Thank you, Melt Cosmetics. Where's your card? Let me put you back. There. And now let's see about a highlighter. So I guess I'm going to go with Single Forever. Actually, I've got this one, Single Forever, and then I've got this one from that I haven't used in forever, and it's a multi-chrome from Delancey. Diamond multi-chrome highlighter. And I have used this, so that's going on my nose. And I'm just using my finger. And my Cupid's bow. Shiny. Wonder if I can mix that. Maybe I'll mix that up with Single Forever. I'll use my brush. Got a little bit of that on there. Get a little bit of Jeffrey on there. Let's try it. There's the mailman. Mailing my son's card a day late. But I sent him his gift, so I told him, I said, your card's going to be late, but your gift is right on time. All right. Oh, I like that. That is some shine. I'm going to put some under my chin because I always do. And I think I'll put a little bit around my ears because I do intend to wear earrings today. All right, so I'm gonna do my liner and my lips off camera, and I will be right back with the final look. Okay, guys, I've already done my eyes, and I'm gonna do my lips. Pardon the staining on it, but this is that stuff that peels off. Remember I was talking about it? This is in the color Pinked, and it's ready. So let's see what happens. That's definitely on my teeth. Y'all, I have never, they say that this is a liner, but I put it on my whole lip. I should probably be using a tweezer for this. It's oddly satisfying. This went so viral on TikTok. I think Billie Eilish started it, and then Jeffree Star did one on him. Now let me just put a real liner on. It really doesn't see my lips make my lips feel dry. I'm going to put a little bit of gloss over it. And no, I didn't use a browner shade today to go with this eye look. I just didn't. I felt like there was enough up here. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Let me show you my eyes. Since that's the Mariposa from Melt. And you guys tell me what you think. Next thing I have to do is fix this up here, do something with it. I might throw some curls in it. I might just leave it flat. You never know. I'm going to throw some jewelry on. I've got a little bit of running to do. Not too much. I got to go over to my mom's. I've got a little bit of mail over there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Again, if there's anything that you would like to see me do, please let me know. More than happy to accommodate. I've got so many different kinds of colors, so many different kinds of palettes. And again, I'm an open canvas, so don't be afraid to tell me, hey, you know, I want to see this or that. Please do. I will do everything I can to accommodate. That's what this channel is for. Makeup, fun, just, you know, unboxings, reviews, chit chat, whatever you want to do. If you want to just sit and I don't know if I can do a live or not, but if you have questions that you want answered, I'll read through them and I'll answer them. So anyway, sorry, I keep licking my teeth. You guys have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you might be watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.